Hey folks, welcome back to Hot Tub Beer Review. Tonight, we're going to go visit our friends over at Wiseacre Brewing out of Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to have what they call the Sky Dog. Stick around. Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing, and we do this show for you. Appreciate you joining us. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I have been doing the show really for the three of us. But we do appreciate you guys watching for sure. What are we drinking today? We're going to have the Sky Dog out of Wiseacre. Wiseacre Brewing, Memphis, Tennessee. Wiseacre Brewing Company, I'm sorry. It's a nice lager, so I'm going to crack it and we're going to drink it. Andy's going to tell us all about the beer and the brewery. Sounds like a plan.
You're going to get all the abouts.
See the nice, lovely koozie? I do. Cheers, man. We got the glass up here. And this baby is clear. I can tell you that much so far. Smells like a lager.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Cheers, mates.
Sky Dog is considered a light lager at 4% and 99 calories. So it is the lighter choice. Uses Saz hops from the Czech Republic and from North America, the two-row barley, malt, and corn. That is cool. Looking at the can, they've got some Spanish terms on there. Perro del Cielo. Or I can't roll my R, so it's Perro del Cielo. Means dog of heaven. Sky Dog. I'm guessing this was a beloved dog that passed away. Bacha. Where's that one? Means watch. Hey, look. And then over on the other side, Buena Onda means good vibes.
And what's the relation to the beer?
Don't sit inside the tail. I don't know. They didn't reveal that. The website did not discuss that. That's all I could get about this. So I am going to surmise that right under the label there where they say Perro del Cielo, dog of heaven, Sky Dog, that it was a beloved dog that had passed. So they're memorializing it forever in their beer. Wiseacre Brewing Company. This is our first Wiseacre out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm kind of like, if this is our first Wiseacre, we should have done what Wiseacre is known for. Their Ananda, their IPA, or their Tiny Bomb, which is one of the, I was reading, their Tiny Bomb is one of the highest one of the highest selling craft pilsners in the U.S.
We don't do things in the right order on this show.
We don't. That's like we haven't done Ghost in the Machine with Parrot.
Why would we make an exception for Wiseacre?
Because we're unprofessional, biased.
I have two Tiny Bombs in my fridge, but
yeah.
And I think Andy gave them to me, but can't confirm that. Wow.
I don't recall that. I don't know how you got some of the stuff you got.
I don't have any Tiny Bombs in my fridge, Andy.
I don't have any tiny bombs in my fridge. Like, I don't know how you got some of this beer. Yeah. Anyway, Wiseacre Brewing Company is a regional brewing out of Memphis, Tennessee that was founded in 2013 by two brothers. And the name Wiseacre comes from a term of both endearment and scolding that their grandmother used on them as young troublemakers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a neat nod.
So they're just giving shout outs to dogs, to grandmas, to Anandas. Whenever we do Anandas and Tiny Bombs, we'll figure out why they call them that.
I look forward to those.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Andy.
You're welcome. I like to share knowledge.
Who bought this beer? Was that you, Ben?
It's old Ben.
That was me, yes.
Which is weird because I'm closest to Memphis, but I have not seen this beer ever distributed.
You know, I honestly, I picked it up because I saw the label. I saw it was Wiseacre. I knew I'd never had it. I did not even notice the 99 calories. I just like, oh, hey, a Wiseacre beer I haven't had. I'll grab this one. Assuming you guys had not had it either, because again, I'd never even seen it. So, but then when we kind of got it and I started looking at it, put it in my fridge, I was like, oh, 99 calories. Yeah, exciting. So, but here we are.
Nonetheless,
Jay, since you're wearing the official color of Skydog here today,
I know I planned this appropriately. Yeah, this to me is very similar to a lot of macro loggers. It gets lost in the shuffle. It doesn't have any distinguishable attributes, in my opinion. Yeah, it's pretty easy drinking. It should be at 4% and 99 calories. I'm gonna have to stick with the 6.5 on this. It's not Wiseacre's best showing, but it is what they're trying to put forward. I think in this case, a low calorie lager that's light. So I do like the can art and the tribute. I look forward to our reviews of future Wiseacre beers, and I have several in my fridge thanks to either Dwandy or Andy.
I don't know. Not me.
No one will fess up to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd almost take credit of it just to get the credit, but I can't do that. So it wasn't me. All right. Andy stashed away in the attic. What say you, sir?
Well,
bad pun.
It's their I think it's their way of competing with like a Michelob Ultra or something. They're like, hey, if you like light macro lager type beers, try this. That said, excuse me, I think it's got a little more flavor than an Ultra. But it's still, you can tell corn is a big adjunct in it. Carbonated because I am burping now. If I had the option between a Skydog and Ultra, Miller Lite, all those, well, Light's Pilsner, Coors, Bud Light, I'm going to go with Skydog. It's got a little more flavor. I'm going to give it a higher score, and I'm agreeing with Jay. 6.5. It's still very light, refreshing because it feels like water, but especially compared to one that we recently had. So yeah, 6.5 for me. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not going to pick it up again. If I'm at a function and somebody's like, here, I've got Skydog. Okay, I'll drink it.
Is that because of the dog on the logo, or?
I'm indifferent to the dog.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, like I said, I picked this one up because I saw a Wiseacre beer, did not notice it was 99 calories, but hey, we're going to review all beer. We'd get to it eventually. So might as well throw it in now, right? I don't. I think the question that I have right now is I don't know what I paid for this, right? And I say that because if you have this, I say that because if you have this compared to like a Mick Ultra, right? And this is $1 more than a Mick Ultra, and I'm of that mindset of I'm getting a low calorie beer, which I never am. Am I going to buy the dollar less for the Mick Ultra, per bottle or can or whatever in a pack? I think that's really. I wish I had the receipt because I really am curious as to how this falls in a price point compared to the Mick Ultras and the other low cal beers. Because to me, there's not really that much difference in them. Water and corn is really is what it boils down to for me. It's very light. It has very little flavor. The flavor that I get out of it is that corn flavor that you get with most macros. Does it have a little more flavor than Mick Ultra? Yeah, maybe just a touch. But is it worth maybe what you might pay more for it? That would be ultimately my question.
So do you have
all
three
in all,
more of these?
I do not. I only bought 3 of these, luckily. All in all, I think the best thing about this is the can art, honestly. I'm going to give it a 4. I mean, I don't have to have this again. I'm not a low calorie beer kind of guy, obviously, because we do the show and, I mean, the lowest calorie beer I probably drink on the regular is a Guinness, and that's not too bad. But anyway, that's where I stand.
The more I drink this, I'm like, and the taste, I'm like, I was thinking I could, this would be better with a lime in it. And I was like, oh yeah, this tastes more like a Mexican lager style than that. And then I was thinking, oh, well, all the Spanish that they put on there. So I'm wondering if it's more of like a Mexican style lager than that. I was just like, it reminded me of some Mexican lagers, and because I was tasting and smelling, I was like, hey, this needs like a lime in it, and I think that would make it like, oh, it's a summertime at buy some water, type of beer.
I think lime would make most macros better.
It wouldn't make it even worse.
Yeah, truth be told.
Yeah. Which again, we talked a little bit about this on the front end that Wiseacre has some really good beer that we have not yet reviewed. So definitely overall, obviously we're going to come back with a score here in just a second, but don't want this to be indicative necessarily of Wiseacre. They're obviously trying to enter the low-cal market here. And, for a show like ours, that's not always going to get the most favorable score. That is going to be a 5.7 for the Skydog low-calorie beer from Wiseacre Brewing Company out of Memphis, Tennessee. Definitely stay tuned for some more Wiseacre. We're going to review some of the other beer. Like we said, we don't really do things in order here at Hopped Up Beer Review. You probably know that already. So we will definitely review some of the other beer and let you know what you think about it, because we've had a lot of Wiseacre between the 3 of us. And, we would say on the list, this is probably not the best beer for us to necessarily review, just given what it is.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh yeah, Ben supplied this. That's right. There's another one added to the list of Ben beers.
Do we need to start a playlist?
We need to do a Ben's playlist. The cellar, we'll call it that.
Oh goodness! Probably the beers that I've supplied have been some of the lower numbers of the reviews.
And
right?
I'd be willing to bet if we go back and look, the majority of them you will have bought because of the can art
or pickles.
Yeah. I mean, I will say now, for one, I didn't buy Spicy Pickle Monster. No, that was Jay.
Sucker Punch.
I did buy the Sucker Punch. I did buy banana bread beer, but I'd had that before.
I've had it too.
So,
But wait, Jay, did you buy a spicy pickle monster, or did Ben get that in passing through?
No, Jay
I
bought
don't
that.
recall. That's a prairie, so I get a lot of access to those.
Yeah, I've only seen Prairie like once somewhere. Anyway, off on a tangent here. You've got our score on this one. If you're looking for a low calorie beer, this may be one you want to try just to see if it fits your bill. If you see it out there, I haven't seen it since going back to the bottle shop. It's no longer there. So I'm glad we got it and got to try it. And it's hey, we can kind of mark it off the list and move on, right? So with that, if you have had this one before, let us know what you think about it down in the comments. If you would like to check us out on all social media links down below in the description, they're all there. You can come say here and Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. Let us know what kind of dog you might have, and if they're still with you, or maybe they've gone to this guy. I had a dog named Guinness, and he was a short-haired, long-haired dachshund. No, not a short-haired, long-haired. He was a long-haired dachshund, black and tan. And so since he was black and tan, he was short and stout and black and tan. So Guinness was his name. And he's no longer with us, of course. That being said, let us know what you think of the dog on the can. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Hopped Up Beer Review merch down below in the description. Check out the link. I'm way off on this one, aren't I? I'm blowing it away. Not there yet, Jay. If you have any interest in any of the equipment we use to record this show, there's a link, or any of the glassware that we use. As we already mentioned, we got some Hopped Up Beer Review glassware. Jay is trying to tell me to get out of here and end it, so I'm going to do that. Thanks for watching this video. Andy's about to take a nap.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.